this is Isra, comms manager at Digital Sun and part of the Moonlighter 2 team. Moonlighter 2 is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike, but this time we are making it as good as we can and even better than the first game, which is a lot for us because already a lot of people already love it. And this time we are going more rogue, we are going 3D, we are going into a whole new dimension of quality and ambition.
Okay, I'm Luis, I'm from Digital Sun. I'm one of the design directors of the game. The other one is keeping the fort safe right now. We are partners in crime in this, and we've been working a lot in Moonlighter 2 The Endless Vault, and we are so happy that it's coming outside soon. Moonlighter 2 is basically the direct sequel to the first one, and you are a little merchant that used to get into trouble, and you will experience classic fantasy adventures, so seen in many video games, but as the role of a merchant that has to take care of a shop and survive. Basically, what we tried with Moonlighter 2 is bring everything that made it special, the first one, and try to upgrade it, update it, make it more polished, more fitting, and we are trying to make new and old players come back and enjoy a lot the world and the game that we made for them. So yeah, I hope we made it. I think it's super engaging right now. We are pretty happy about how good the game feels and how you immerse are now when you're playing. It has a great balance about how engaging and how dynamic and how addictive it could be, and also it hasn't lost any of the charm and the coziness that the first one brings. I think we try and I hopefully we manage to upgrade the stakes on every aspect of the game, keeping what makes it feel his own world and his own thing. We try to upgrade and update how the shop works. We want to make the combat more polished and more emergent. We try to bring up a structure that allows the player to feel that they don't need to stop playing the game, that there's always a run awaiting you in the game, and also feel the world and the characters, and I think our team is amazing, and they set up an amazing world for the players to visit, and I hope they enjoy their travel there. We added this new rupture mechanic where the players face certain enemies that, given the circumstances, enter in a state when they can use their backpack and launch them away, launch it into other enemies or out of the map, and I think most people will find it quite satisfying.
Yeah, the main thing to me in Moonlighter 2 is how different the combat and the shop looks and feels. When it comes to the combat, we are adding these abilities, these perks, which makes every run different. In the first game, you had to decide which weapon and which armor to take to the dungeon, but this time you are having a completely different experience from each run. Let's say that you are going tanky and you have this perk, this ability that lets you recover some health, and in the other run you want to go Rambo and reduce the amount of ammo you have but double the damage. So there's a lot of space for emergent gameplay. And in the shop, it feels the same, that instead of having to find the right price, like in the first game, this time you have a base price, but different selling conditions each time you open the shop, so you never know what you will find. I'd say that the best new mechanic and the one we are the most proud, or at least I am the most proud of, is how the shop works. Because I really loved the shop in the first game, but to a certain point it was a smaller game and it could feel repetitive to some degree once you know the right price, but this time it really feels like a rogue inside the rogue, and each time you open the shop it's really different because the selling conditions change and the selling streaks that you can unlock are very different. So I'm so excited to people to try the new shop. Honestly, the thing I'm more excited to see people trying and to try it myself when the game is fully released is the new combat system, because I already love all the Zelda nods here and there in the first game, but this time you can feel that there's a new combat system, a more deeper system in there, with the perks that we also have in the dungeons, that you can really create and experiment in a lot more ways than in the first game, and I'm really excited to try that. I think that if you love Hades and how it's played, and you grew up playing Wind Waker, you have the perfect tiling here. Moonlighter 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation and Xbox Series this summer. I can't wait for you to try it.
Tell me, little merchant, how much can you take?